Hey guys, so today this is not the clothes I wear. No matter, I'll change my clothes. Shazam! Boom! Wait a minute. This isn't my clothes. This is... I might have... I guess these colors don't work very well. Anyway, guys, yes, today we're reviewing the one movie I just said, Shazam. I think pretty much everybody's already reviewed this movie, but I'm gonna do it next. So before we get into what we're really saying, let's first take a note back. I saw Shazam a couple days ago because people were claiming. At first I thought Shazam was gonna get a horrible review. That's what most people thought. But surprisingly enough, the film actually did really well. And sure, it may not have done as well as the other DC movies, but that's what the box office thinks. What do I think about Shazam? Is it anything great? Well, let's see what it is. And the first thing we're going to do, which is what I'm about doing right now, is explain the cast and crew. There are some cast members out there in the movie. Not all of them are memorable, but we're going to look at them anyway. Here are the cast members. So I think a lot of us know who these cast members are, really. Let's be honest. But let's take a look at them for a person. Who's in this movie that's perfectly well known? Well, to start, let's look at the main character who played the original Shazam. And let's talk about the kid's voice. The kid's character is played by Asher Angel, who is basically doing this role for the first time. You know him? No, you don't know him. Well, that's why this is kind of like a film he's new in and something. Oh, and who plays the real Shazam, like the adult version? The adult version is played by Zachary Levi, who, as we all know, is a very, very smart actor. And for Zachary Levi playing the Shazam in this movie, actually makes a ton of sense. Has anyone seen the old Shazam TV series? No? Neither have I, but regardless of anything, I feel like Zachary Levi has this movie down very well. Okay? What do you want to say about it, buddy? Anything you have to say? Anything? The only thing I could say about the movie is that Zachary Levi in Shazam is kind of dumb in his performance. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. I don't like it. Anyway, for that case, that's pretty much it. But what's the case here? Well, it turns out that Asher Angel, who played the child who turned to Shazam, named Billy, has a counterpart that turned him into Shazam. He is the original Shazam, who was played by this guy named DJ Iman Hounsu. It's hard to pronounce it. Give me a second. Okay, I got it right now. It's Jaimon Hounsu, who played the original Shazam, who turned Billy into Shazam. But the villain of the movie. Who's the villain of the movie? His name is none other than Dr. Savannah, aka he's played by Mark Strong. I don't know, half people know Mark Strong, another half have new thoughts of him. But regardless of anything, Mark Strong playing the villain is actually done really well. Matter of fact, he's bald, he has a blue eye. He kind of looks like Lex Luthor with a blue eye. He looks like Ernesto Stavro with a black eye. He looks like Dr. Evil with a blue eye. Any villain that's bald would look like him, but with a blue eye. The cast members, that's not all there is. There are other cast members like Grace Fulton, Marna Millins, Cooper Andrews, Jovan Armin, Ross Butler, Michelle Borth, Caroline Palmer, David Colesmith, Lauren Yavri, Waddle Austin, a bunch of other ones. Anything of anything, though, I don't know if all of them are memorable, so I just named the ones that aren't memorable. With anyone being said, though, the cast and crew are all well made for this movie, and I think it was the right choice. The TV series Shazam is has okay cast members, but it's a little not as well done as the original. I mean, Jackson Bostwick playing the original Shazam, the original TV series, is pretty okay. I just feel like that Zachary Levi is more memorable for the review superhero. Anyway, what's the effects in the movie? Every superhero movie has effects. What's this one have? The effects that this movie's offer, they offer very well good effects. The effects it offers are effects you basically really like to see. With the effects you see, what you see are lightning bolts coming out of Shazam, because that's his power. His power is to shoot lightning. He has bullet immunity, and later on in the film he's got super strength and flight. So he's a pretty powerful guy. But are the effects for his ideas good? Great? They're pretty well. As a matter of fact, they're one of DC's effects that work, because back at the time when DC had a low budget, the effects didn't work. One good example would be Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. That movie had some very awful effects for the time. Regardless of anything, though, I do have to say, are they the best DC effects ever? I probably would not go that far. Let's look at effects in other DC movies. The effects in the Batman movies, spectacular. The effects in Wonder Woman, well done. The effects in Justice League, also spectacular. The effects in Aquaman, kind of like a half-half. I mean, Aquaman's not my favorite, but the movie is good and all. It's just something to say. But the effects for, you know what? The well-known idea that is, who published the effects? The better question would be, if effects work like that, do the powers move very well? Does the lightning work? Lightning works in movies, but when you do a lightning effect, the one thing that works is that the lightning is easy to follow. Back in 1980s, there were lots of lightning effects, but those lightning effects require 2D styled animation to put in the crop and work. But that's what worked. Back to the Future is a great example, because those had lightning effects that look incredible for the time. And if anything being said, though, nowadays what they use is a other publisher. Does it work? I bet it does, because it works easy when you're trying it hard. Director David Sandberg has a lot to say for it. And I do too. Now, the last thing we have to mention, is the story good? I don't know, but let's take a look at the story and see what it offers for that. Like I said before, director David Sandberg has a good chance for his movie and the effects put into it. So what are the effects in the way? Well, let's see. I mean, a story follows a reason of all of us can have a superhero inside of us, even depending on what it is, really. So this story follows a 14-year-old kid, like I said, named Billy Batson. It's actually a strange name, but makes sense for a movie like this. And all he needs to do is say Shazam and turn into Shazam, and then say Shazam again to turn into Small Shazam. It's a real nice story. The story is that the kid Billy lost his parents and has to go downtown looking for his mom, or finding another family for his home. So when he finds another family, he realizes it's home to a lot of strange kids. He has a lot of kids. He has a young sister, a a very similar brother, a DC superhero fan. He's a Superman fan, you know. Yeah, he is. He also has a young genius brother and a fat unknown brother. Okay. Anyway, as they all go by, the kid has trouble fitting in school. There are these two boys who basically mess with him like every superhero who he has. Cough, cough, Spider-Man. And, yes, at that point it cleared him. But he meets up with this guy who has the chance to turn him into Shazam. So that's what he does. He has to say the word Shazam and turn into Shazam. When he turns into Shazam, he gets, of course, the first kid who sees him gets scared. So what they do is basically go around the neighborhood doing fun stuff with his powers, and doing less, fighting crime, more to having fun. At that point being said, though, we then get the villain. The villain is known as Dr. Savannah, as he wants to get the hands on Shazam's magic abilities, which basically makes sense for all that. Oh. So at that point on, as they keep fighting, keep doing stuff, it doesn't help much matters. And when Shazam realizes there's a ton of fun stuff to do, he ditches his friend, aka brother, and does other stuff. As a matter of fact, it's even crazier because after all that fun stuff being said, he knocks over a bus, catches it, I guess, but it fails, and he loses. His friend gets mad at him for some reason. I don't know what it does really. Okay. And if anything goes by, though, what else is there to think about? Well, then the villain comes, so Shazam has to fight the villain. He finally gets the flying ability, but that's not much help, as the villain captures his family, so Shazam has to save the family. And as the family goes by, they all have to join together to stop him. So what do? They all get the power of Shazam, as they all turn into Shazam. Crazy, right? They all turn to Shazam. And as they all turn to Shazam, they all try to take him down. Did it work? It worked. They took him down. And as it's all being said, they all get the power for the family and become the family known as Shazam really well. And it ends with something very strange. Shazam does come to lunch like he decided not to do the last time. The family came to lunch, and what happened at the end? A cameo? Anything? He brought Superman. The other guy, Superman. He brought Superman. Explain much, but I have something to say. He brought Superman. And then the movie ended. As the movie's over, everything's got well. So yes, that's Shazam. So let's say this. It's a great movie. Is it the best DC movie of all time? Well, of course it isn't. Okay, listen, fine. It's funny, it's impressive, it's a well-known DC movie than the other DC Extended Universe movies, but with that being said, though, I think it focuses more time on comedy than on fighting, like I just mentioned before. Like, stuff like The Dark Knight, or the original Superman, or Wonder Woman, focus on the fighting ability a lot more, which is what makes them one DC films. Or maybe stupid films like Batman vs. Superman, Superman 4, Batman and Robin, Catwoman, stuff like that says away. Go away. Go. 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 Yeah, go. So yes, that's what makes Shazam such a well movie. But, as that all goes by now, we probably should wrap things up. That was Shazam. A well-known movie. I mean, let's be honest. Don't we all love Kazam? Hey, no, not Kazam. Kazam is bad. Shaquille O'Neal is bad. No. What? Someone's calling me. Give me a second. I gotta call. Hello? What? Tony? Tony Stark? Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I just reviewed Shazam. Yes, I liked it. No. Your movie's still pretty great. No, I heard. It's sad. Need my help? You want me to review the film? Really? Me? Really? Why? Really? Why is that? Because I'm about to, yeah, guys, I got a call and, oh no, I don't feel so good. He said if I don't review the movie fast, I'm gonna disintegrate.